I'm here with Gavin again. We just shot another video on your personal van, super cool. And now we're here with a customer van, the shiniest van of all time.
Yeah.
I think. So this is a 2023 Transit.
2023 Transit, all-wheel drive. This is the 148 wheelbase, regular body with the high roof. Transits come in two wheelbase sizes, a 130 and a 148. With the 148, you can get an extended, which is even longer than this one.
I saw that.
Just kind of pokes out the back, right? And then you can get the high roof, which is what this is. Medium roof, which basically just gets cut off like right above the sliding door there. And then a low roof, which is, it's kind of same body style, but its height and functionality is much more like a minivan. This van was brought to us brand new by our customer. This kind of has like a lot of like our standard layout features in it with a couple like added additions, right? So we've got sort of our standard galley, which is a 130 quart fridge.
Feels cool right now.
Oh, yeah, it's on. We've been running it. 15-inch sink, induction cooktop, and then he wanted a little bit more counter space, so we've got this extension over here that houses a convection microwave, trash and recycling storage. There's a 4-gallon hot water heater. All four wheels are all on a limited slip.
Okay.
And then it gets me to do a 10-speed transmission.
Yeah.
So, and then the EcoBoost motor. With the 10-speed transmission, you get pretty wide range of gearing.
Yeah.
You know, those first and second gears are very, very short.
Right.
2-inch suspension lift, and then
Yeah.
put on a bigger size tire as well. So
Yeah.
that's a Van Compass suspension. We do a rear shock relocation bracket, so we bring that up by another inch. So now your kind of true low point is going to be that rear pumpkin.
Yeah.
The stock Transit shock brackets for the rear end hang pretty low.
Yep.
So we use a Van Compass bracket that lifts that thing up by another inch or so.
Who makes these ladders?
This is a company called Aluminess out of California.
Okay.
They're currently the #1 supplier for Ford aftermarket products and all that kind of stuff.
You're a big fan of the Falken Wildpeak.
Yep.
Goes on all your builds for the most part.
So this one got Falken Wildpeaks as well. These are 245 75/16. These are only 2 inches bigger than the stock tire, but they get us another inch of ground clearance coupled with the Van Compass lift.
I guess let's pop it open while we're here.
Yeah.
Wow.
So back here is kind of our standard bed and rear cabinet package. So we've got electrical cabinet over here. All of our inverter, battery, all of our electronic components are all in this storage cabinet here. We've got lots of storage space up top here. And then this is a 36-gallon water tank. And then you've got a hot water mixing valve here, spray port, and fill port. A couple of little lights, a little garage light down here. And then in the back, we make all these like custom sized gear trays.
Cool.
So this is an 1/8-inch aluminum tray.
Yeah.
And then we integrate in the L-track into that. We make all sorts of like little bike mounts and different things.
And then powder coated aluminum or
Yep.
yeah.
So
Cool. You made this in-house?
yep. Yeah.
So it's bent, right? It's
Yep.
not welded.
It's bent and then
welded, corners are
welded on the corners.
Yeah.
So they're really, really strong. I mean,
Yeah.
you're able to, it's all mounted onto 500-pound drawer slides.
Right.
So, I mean, you could pretty much fill this thing with concrete and it would be fine. We've got more L-track in the back. If he wanted to pull this stuff out, he could. And then pop bikes in here or whatever. We build all of our bed systems so that we're big cyclists. We go to mountain bike parks, ride bikes all the time. All got kids and all that. So like incorporating all of that stuff into our builds is pretty important. The whole center section of the bed pops out.
Yeah.
It's got these clasps here.
Nice.
So you've got a steel frame and then 1/2-inch hex ply on the top. So if you need to haul your refrigerator or your dryer or anything that's over 40 inches tall,
You can get the whole.
you can get the whole height of the
Yeah.
band.
Right. This is called hex ply.
This is a pre-laminated Baltic birch plywood.
That's cool.
It's got this hexagonal texture pattern on the
Oh.
outside.
Yeah.
And then on the inside, it's got a smooth laminate. Super, super durable.
Right.
And I mean, Baltic birch plywood is the nicest plywood you could buy.
Sure.
So all of our cabinetry is either built out of Baltic birch or bamboo. Pfeiffer Tex.
Yeah.
So this is a different color, a different weave. You know, the options for this stuff there's lots.
Yeah.
So
colors. And
yeah. I mean, we've done a lot of this color just because it's like a really nice sort of taupey gray, like not too bright, not too busy. Cornflower blue color. We've done these like white colors, these gray, blues. There's kind of a lot of options there. We put in a subfloor, put in the gray coin flooring in this van. This is one of the ones that we like the best.
That's cool, yeah. Grippy and...
grippy, but the biggest part is that it's durable. You can hammer that floor, spray it down with some Simple Green and wipe it up, and it looks brand new.
And speed holes, like, is that for weight reduction?
Not
or
really.
Is it design?
These are design holes.
Okay, because it matches the hexagons. So like there's that.
Just to provide a little bit of venting underneath the mattress.
Oh yeah. Yeah, sure. Lamborghini does the same thing, hexagons all over.
Yeah. Seat warmers, trailer brake controller, has the big display. Everything in it is all electronic, which is the way everything seems to go these days. You can turn on the camera, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
Right? Like you can like turn on the camera on the fly. We got more levels.
Yeah.
And then we have
from you more storage.
Upper shelf. So this is Ford factory option. You get like this little shelf here, and then we've got this upper shelf up here, which is some of the best storage for your window covers and down jackets and things like that in the wintertime. We've got a lagoon table and a mount that we make. So this is like kind of this perfect little table to be in these two seats or in this seat.
Yeah.
Kind of swivels in every direction, and then we've got a storage spot for it right there on the back of the galley.
So CNC aluminum
CNC
bracket.
aluminum plate. We have our own CNC plasma, do a lot of our own machine work in-house. It's kind of how we're able to keep costs under control, is by like making as much in-house as we can.
Yeah.
All of our upper cabinets, those are all like made in-house. You know, we do all of our own woodworking, metalworking, so all of our seat bases, things like that. If we have a one-off or a small custom project that a customer just can't live without, we're a lot of times able to accommodate that. So because we share our space with Counterculture Concrete Studio, we're the largest producer of concrete countertops in the Southwest. So we are able to custom fabricate all of our countertops here at our shop. And so that's kind of a cool add-on for folks, because we can do a lot of different things. People always ask us if it's heavy, and the reality is like opposing like a 1-inch thick walnut or butcher block top, your weight is negligible. That countertop right there is about 5 feet long, 24 inches deep. I'd say it probably weighs 40 pounds.
It's pretty like luxe looking too.
Yeah.
Like a concrete countertop is what you would have. I mean, I imagine it's the same demographic that has the brand new Transit, and you would have this in your house also.
Yeah.
Like a nice poured concrete countertop.
So this is a 130 quart door fridge. So it's got a little freezer. This one's all new and shiny.
It feels cool right now.
Oh, yeah, it's on. We've been running it.
Yeah.
This one had the black convection microwave, so black seemed to work well. So 36-gallon freshwater tank in the back. That's over the wheel well. And then underneath the van, we've got 5 gallons of gray water storage, and then there's actually an additional 4-gallon hot water heater, so your total freshwater capacity would be actually 40 gallons in this van.
Yeah, so that means you can get hot water from your tap.
Yep.
That's cool.
Yep. And then all of that stuff runs off of this big battery system in the back, so you can actually like run multiple appliances at one time,
right,
should you desire. And then we've got a S-bar heater underneath the passenger seat base. You can kind of see the blowout right here, and that gets plumbed into the factory fuel tank. And then you've got controls up there for fan, AC, our ceiling lights. We've got a door light up above the door here, and then we've actually got like a little step light right under there. So
that's, you said, tied into the van's fuel system. That's a gasoline heater that you, in theory, people will run that all night? Or you can?
Yeah, totally.
That's super cool.
I mean, it just doesn't use
not a lot of fuel.
It doesn't use a lot of fuel.
Yeah.
It works really, really well.
I imagine in a space like this, you could heat it up.
Yeah. This particular heater is a 4 kilowatt heater.
Okay.
So it's a little bit bigger than the 2 kilowatt version that you see in a lot of diesel vans, and that's just due to what's available on the market. The 4 kilowatt heater is honestly meant for a space that's much bigger than this.
Right.
So if you like really crank that thing, it'll cook you out.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yep. And then your little screen, that's for your electronics, your battery and stuff.
Yep, we've got 2 reading lights in the back.
Yeah.
They each have a USB on them, and then we've got like a nice little storage spot for books and sunglasses and phones and all that kind of stuff.
Nice.
Seat 3.
Sleep 3,
So this seat also like folds into a bed. And then this seat, when it's swiveled around, becomes kind of like the foot space for that last bed.
Okay.
So you can effectively seat 3, sleep 3.
Yes, so that's a family.
That seat also swaps for like a storage box bench. These folks are grandparents, so they wanted the ability to take their grandkid, but maybe not all the time.
What's this box?
That is another toilet.
Another toilet, nice.
Yep. So that's a Trulino toilet in there, diverter toilet, just like you saw in the last van.
Yeah.
And it's just on a little drawer slide, so it slides out. You can use it, get it out from underneath the bed, and then slide it back.
Am I missing anything?
I don't think so.
Quick drive, maybe?
Yeah.
Thanks for tuning in to the video. If you're watching this one first and you haven't seen the video we shot of Gavin's personal E350, that thing's super cool. Check that out. Tell people where to find you.
VanLabDurango.com, Facebook, Instagram, all the social media platforms.
Yeah.
They're all there.
Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.